Well, Australia's best gymnasts are in Melbourne, competing in the first of 2 Olympic selection trials. While Australia failed to qualify a men's team for the Games, 16 girls are vying for the 6 places up for grabs in Beijing. The squad appears likely to be made up of gymnasts from Western Australia and Victoria. And as Guy Stayner discovered, 3 of the local hopes are helping put one suburban club on the international map.
Punch up. You're going 2.5 and you're so worried about turning that you don't have any rebound.
Australia's gymnastics coach Peggy Liddick is putting the finishing touches on an Olympic preparation.
Was your round off straight? Yeah. So did you have a better result? Yes. So if the round off straight, then you will have a better result. It's that simple.
These girls are practicing for the first Olympic selection trials underway in Melbourne.
Olympic Games has been the main drive of my whole gymnastics career, so it's a very important competition.
This is the biggest competition of my life. I mean, Olympic trials doesn't get much bigger than that apart from Olympics, really.
I've been dreaming about it since I was 8. It would be a great experience.
16 girls are competing for 6 spots in Beijing.
From these 16, I'll take up to 12 into the Olympic camp in 4 weeks' time. We'll have a final week's training together. And then at the end of the week, over a 2-day final trial, I'll whittle it down to the 6 that I feel will comprise the best team score.
Remarkably, 3 athletes well placed to make the final cut come from the same suburban Melbourne club. 15-year-old Emma Dennis, 17-year-old Shona Morgan and 18-year-old Georgia Bonora all hail from the Waverley Advanced Gymnastics Club.
What's so special about Waverley?
It's just the atmosphere of the gym. It's different to a lot of other gyms. It's a lot more relaxed, and we're still training hard and concentrating on our routines and everything, but we have fun doing it, and the coaches are great and it's really good.
It's a really nice club. It's really friendly and we're just like family there.
You're the babe of the team.
I am. They're like my big sisters.
So they take care of you, do they?
Yeah, definitely. They've always been there for me through the hard times, and yeah, we're really close.
The gymnasts have grown up training together and playing together. But how realistic is it that all 3 could be travelling together to Beijing?
Very realistic. The kids they're on fire at the moment. They're just getting better and better every training session. They're looking really good, and I think it's going to be a really exciting next 3 months. And I think hopefully we'll see 3 Waverley kids on the Australian Olympic team, which will be phenomenal.
It's unusual for a club situation to do that, but it's not unusual for a program to have that. And this is just his first big wave of gymnasts, so I'm really excited to see them come through.
So how does a local club produce so many Olympic hopefuls?
You have to pick the right staff. I mean, that's the key. If you don't have the right coaches and staff to achieve that, then you definitely can't. You need to find resources, fundraising, sponsorship, you need parental support. There's such a wide web of people that need to support this that without any one of them you couldn't make it.
Strong roll back, good girl, just keep your hips square. Lovely.
10 years ago, Waverley made a calculated decision to foster elite talent. The club helped subsidise $1,800 a term gym fees for its star pupils and raises money to give them international experience.
I've been overseas competing in many different countries, including America, Canada, Ukraine, Germany, to say a few.
It's critical that they've got experience as early as possible, because when you get to an Olympics or a World Championships, if you don't have that experience behind you, the pressure at those kind of events is huge. So the more experience you can give them and the exposure to the international judges and the international scene, the better chance you're giving them.
On competition day, the athletes aren't the only ones feeling the pressure.
Beam is the most nerve-wracking. It's a sudden death.
Really disappointing for her because they lose a whole 0.8 off their routine score for a fall. So, yeah, she'll be kicking herself down there, poor thing. But it was a lovely routine otherwise. It was great.
They're all talented, or they wouldn't be here. So what I'm looking for is who's most consistent, who's cool, calm, and collect in this pressure cooker situation.
Watching a dream close to being fulfilled allows parents time for reflection.
I wonder if the hard work is all worth it when I think about the things that she misses out on. She obviously can't, go to all the parties and all the weekend activities,
Never been to a school camp. As a parent, you really worry that maybe they're working too hard.
Regardless of Olympic selection, parents agree the journey is just as important as the destination. And for an increasing number of up-and-coming gymnasts, that journey starts at Waverley.
What's going on at the club now is absolutely amazing. This is our first cycle of kids that we've had through, and to have 3 kids eligible for the Olympic team, the next group of kids is even more exciting. And I hope Waverley's going to be an institution in Australian gymnastics over the next few years. It's really looking promising.